In this video, I'm going to share with you a life as a HSP person nobody see, and also what it is like living frugally here in North Sweden. Hi friend, living a quiet life in North Sweden has taught me that a simple life is not always an easy life. In this vlog, I will share with you how I manage my energy, my relationship, my emotion, and my needs for quiet time while living in a small cottage by the sea up in the north of Sweden. It has been raining so much yesterday and I was a little bit worried. Now, instead of buying a planting house, I use some bottles like this, plastic bottle to cover the edge so that I could create like a green room. Let's go back to the main house. I have something inside here too, some ginger, some dill and some chives. I don't think so they are doing so well. There's no sun these few days and it's been raining non-stop. And look at all my chair. Hey Siri. Hey. Good morning.
Very varmt.
Sverige vann. They watched football last night. So Sweden, soccer they call it. And Sweden won, they said. Hey, vill du gå ut? Va? Vill du gå ut? Ja, gå ut då. She wants to go out to the toilet. Kom. Gå. Ja, gå då. Gå. Cindy, gå. Cindy, gå ut. She wants to go to the toilet. He's making some yogurt and milk and some berries that I picked last year. And this one are some cereal that our Airbnb has left us. So it's really good to have guests that, leave us. And I think it was brand new, whole packet, not open yet. So we thought this could save us a few pounds. We have a slice of toast with a piece of cheese and a piece of smoked ham. And I have a lemon with some turmeric, pepper and hot water. This is how LG wash the dishes. We don't use so much water because not that because it is expensive, why waste it, right?
Why?
But he's very, we call sparsome when he wash dishes. I know this. I use more water than him. But I don't know if it's so clean, you guys. In Germany, I heard when they wash, they don't even use water. They just use the detergent and then they just wipe it with some cloth. But here in Sweden, when you don't have a dishwasher, I think you save a little bit more water than... He didn't wash the behind.
I washed it behind, but I don't waste water on it.
You see, that's a way to save money, on water.
I heard in Denmark they don't do this after dishing. No, I heard, but I don't know if it's true.
That's the same in Germany too. They do that also. But and behind also, please. Behind also.
Not necessary.
It is necessary because you're going to stack that plate on top, behind, in front of the other plate. So if you are dirty, so how can it be clean? And you don't know what is in this detergent, right? Oh. I can't watch him clean because with the HSP and OCD together, this doesn't work. So now I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. We bought this couch at the second hand. I think it costs about 400 crown, which is about $40. At first I thought it was very comfortable, but after sitting this for a few years, it does hurt my back. So I have to have this small pillow behind. Why am I back in my home? Since it's so nearby, we don't have to drive so far from the summer house to the main house, which is really convenient, save a lot of petrol. I don't understand why some Swedes like to have their summer house very far away. So it's not so practical, I find. Here, we are closer to our home. In 2 minutes, we are back here. Now I'm having my lunch. As you can see, I'm eating fried rice. I'm doing that because I need some energy. I will be repotting my aubergine plant from the smaller plastic bag to a bigger plastic bag. I'll show you what I do. But now I'm going to enjoy my lunch, get some energy before I start working. That's the thing with HSP people, because we really need to make sure that we are not hungry, because when we do, we get really frustrated and really stressed easily. So now I'm going to enjoy my lunch and get started with my work. It's also good that I can be here by myself so that I don't have to stay in the summer house with algae. It's kind of boring weather today. It's going to rain again later on. So I thought it's good to have my me time alone while I'm doing this replanting and having some time alone. This is my sauna at home. So I'm using it as a greenhouse, and it seems like it is working quite well. As you can see, all my plants are growing quite well. So I think it will work if I just have to make them or repot them into a bigger plastic bag. And you can see I am using plastic bag. I don't have those extra big 10-liter pot. So I just bought this kind of, we call it freeze posa. It's for freezing food. This is just 8 liters. So I try to fill up as high as possible. And this is how it looks like. Let me show you. As you can see, it's quite high. And I'm quite pleased. I just need to replace this because this sticks is actually supporting the plant, but it's getting outgrown. The plant is outgrowing it. So I have to go to the forest and get some twigs. It will grow for 1 meter more. So it probably reached not the ceiling, but it will be quite high. So I need a longer sticks. And look at all these plants. They are so big now. And I think today, if I have time, I'm going to put this together, these two, marry them in one pot. Because it seems like they are growing, but not that fast. And I heard that if I were to put them together, they will grow faster. So this is the mess that I have created. Oh, it's hard for me to see this, but I have to adjust to it and just take it easy. it has been a therapy for me to be able to accept the mess and then slowly work with the difficulties in here. So it's kind of nice because when you do it like so many pots at one time, you have time to think about each other pot, how you're going to do it better, how you're going to be more or less stressed. And the way to do this is to do it alone and no rush, just enjoying it. Although it's a little bit boring, but I think I managed to learn how to just accept it, accept the mess, accept the weather, and just taking care of my babies. So I'm going to try my best to do this as much as more relaxed as possible, so that I could, have my me time here. I could still hear the bird outside, which was really nice. So let's continue. So if you are wondering what am I mixing, I actually got this Hans manure, the chicken seed, and pellet. Pellet is this white stuff that will loosen the soil so that the soil will not be so packed, because when they are packed, they are not good. So I'm going to do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more. And then I'm done. Then I could go home and maybe just relax. Oh, after doing about more than 10 plants, I'm really tired. So I think I'm going to take a rest and continue 8 more to go. Whew. I think it's very important to take a rest in between so that you don't push yourself too hard. I often take a pause when I'm beginning to feel thirsty or beginning to feel a little bit E means giddy. So that means that my body needs to rest for a while. So I'm going to go into the house and have something to drink and maybe rest for a while before I continue the rest. So let's go into the house and have a rest. See you later. This day has been raining so much. Now it's like drizzling. I'm gonna have a rest. Oh, so nice. So quiet and so peaceful. I'm gonna take about 10 minutes nap. Hopefully I don't oversleep though. Oh, it's good to have a rest for 10 minutes. I know ever since I knew I have HSP, I felt like life is much, much easier. Because in the past I don't know. So I struggle and see why am I pushing myself so hard? Why am I so tired? Why am I so frustrated? But because I understand this problem with the HSP, I know where to take a break, and I know when I should rest, and I don't feel guilty about that. So now, time's again up and continue with this planting, repotting, my work. 5-6 hours of hard work, I finally sort this out, putting them into a bigger plastic bag. Hopefully they will grow. So now we're just hoping for more sun to come into this room. My back is killing me. So I think I'm going to go back to the summer house and rest, maybe have some food. Let's go. I just had a shower. I thought it would be wiser to do it here because the summer house, the water takes time to heat up. So when it takes time, it means it costs more. Here, the hot water is quite immediately, so we don't waste so much water. So now I'm done. I am no hurry to go home. Just rest for a while and then go back to the cottage. Oh, I'm back home. This is what I'm prepared for myself. A langos. I make this langos bread myself, and the rest of the ingredients are just some toppings, the cream, the cheese, the salmon, and some leeks and some dill. That's it. My dinner and a cup of mango juice. I realized that this way of eating is quite filling because the bread is really filling, and the only cost is the salmon. The salmon I pickle it myself, just 1 portion of sugar, 1 portion of salt, and some pepper and some dill. That's it. Keep it overnight in the fridge, and the next day it's ready to be eaten. So this is quite an economy meal, if I could consider this. If you buy this outside, it costs around 150 crown, about $15. If you make them at home, it probably costs not more than $1 or $2. So now I'm going to enjoy my dinner while the sky is still dark and cloudy. Okay, that's it. Siri to the veterinarian. This is the clinic. I was inside there with LG and Siri, and I couldn't stand it because there was far too many dogs inside there. I felt very stressed out because they were barking at each other. I couldn't handle that. So I decided to come back to the car and wait for them here instead. So for me, this was my way out of this stressful moment. I think if we can avoid it, try to avoid it, because otherwise it's gonna just keep you stressed and it's not good. After this inspection on Siri, we are going to the supermarket very quickly because Siri, she cannot handle being in the car in the cage. So I'll try to buy things quickly and then get out, and hopefully she don't feel so stressed out. I have a list of things that I need to buy, so I just need to jump out of the car, go to those areas that I need to buy. When we have a cat here, we have to think about her. I just woke up from my nap. I think I took a 3-hour nap with Siri on the sofa. You notice that we have quite a lot of lights here in this cottage. It's getting more and more darker as the night goes because it was a thick cloud. So you need to light up the house, and the cheapest way to do it is to light them with this kind of LED light. We use one here. We have another one here, but there's no need for us to turn off because I think sometimes a little light can be quite cozy. The only two normal light is one here and one here on the window. And then over here we have some LED light. This one doesn't take a lot of electricity, so it's kind of economical. It's the middle of the night and I'm under my blanket. I felt like there's some mosquito under my blanket, so I have this light to shine under the blanket to find if there's any mosquito, because I've been bitten. I felt I've been bitten, but I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination, or am I going crazy? So this one helped me to see if I have any insects or any mosquito. I just felt like I can't sleep. This has been bothering me for a few nights now, and it's driving me nuts. Do you guys have this problem too? I just hope that I can get some evidence so that I know that I'm not crazy and I'm not alone in this. Now I'm going to turn off the light and try to sleep. Maybe I'll put my blanket outside in the sun, because there hasn't been any sun these few days, so I can't put my blanket. I think I have to do that tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think so it's bugs, but maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, I'm going to try and sleep now. Good night. HSP has helped me to understand myself better. I am learning that living a peaceful life need not have to be perfect. It is about creating a life that feels right for me. I am so glad that my past 2 videos has speaks to some of you, and I really hope to hear from you what you guys think about some of the things that I mentioned in this video. I hope you could check out a few of my videos first before you hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me in this quiet day in North Sweden, and I hope to see you in my next. Bye bye.